Car brands are something universal that basically everyone knows, and there's the big three supercar brands that everyone knows, and it's as stated: Bugatti, Lamborghini, and Ferrari. Ferrari is a name that has been associated with prestige, glory, and being plain rich. Ferrari is a controversial car brand for sending cease and desist letters to people customizing their cars and giving their racing fans depression. Motorsport is something that is basically at this point synonymous with Ferrari. You think of GT3, the Ferrari 488 GTE, and the 296 GT3. You think of hypercars, the Ferrari 499P. And you think of Formula 1 cars, the Ferrari SF25 pops into mind. Enzo Ferrari was a racing enthusiast, to put it lightly. His passion and the life force he held onto was racing cars. So like anybody with raw grit would do, he started creating race cars, and he needed a name for it, so he slapped his last name on it, Ferrari. To say Ferrari is inconsistent is an understatement. When you go from this weekend in WEC, where the Ferrari 499P won Le Mans, and then in F1, where Ferrari is a mid-grint team, is not something good. Ferrari in 2024 announced they would be signing Lewis Hamilton for the 2025 season, and Lewis is a 7-time world champion who just won the Silverstone Grand Prix in that year. So in 2025, in one of F1's best teams, based on stats, it is very underwhelming. A couple of podiums and a sprint race win. Now, Ferrari may seem as they are doing fine, but just watch these clips.
You're qualifying your Saturdays, or
yeah, useless, absolutely useless.
Anything, any answers anywhere? I mean, this car, they're trying to get this car in a better position for you.
The team has no problem. You've seen the cars on pole, so they probably need to change driver.
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather filter.
There's a run to the working range. Oh, he hits him! Kimi Antonelli into the side of Charles Leclerc.
As you can see, Lewis Hamilton now has depression in one of the best F1 teams of all time. Now, F1 can't be the full picture. Let's just see their endurance racing efforts.
Cars suffering damage. That will mean that Wentworth will be champions.
Well, it was the Conquest car getting on the curb and going sideways down to the bottom of the hill that caused that bit. No, I take it back. The Grey Jeep car was involved in that. I thought it was further back. Oh dear me, and Brendan Aree absolutely not reading what was going on ahead of him.
Well, you can't really complain about this, since technically it's not Ferrari. That's the Ferrari 296 customer teams. But anyways, if you look at the stats of Ferrari in endurance racing compared to Formula 1, it's depressing, honestly. In WEC, Ferrari has been dominating the hypercar class for years at this point. Ferrari in Formula 1 is, well, I mean, this image explains it. Let's go back to 2022. Formula 1 just moved on from its 2018 regulations to the 2022 regulations, which introduced more downforce on the undertray, which is more molded than previous years, utilizing ground effects, along with being less boxy and curvy. This also affected handling from my experience on Assetto Corsa and Automobilista too. The cars handle very differently. The 2021 car from previous years was less heavy and smaller, handling corners better, and the new cars handle corners equally as well, but are more heavier, which affects handling in ways that are too complicated for me to Google. Ferrari came into the season very well, with a win at Bahrain while Red Bull had not the best. The Red Bull Honda engine blew up. And in the next couple of races, Ferrari did pretty well, and then in Monaco, everything basically went out of control. The 2022 Monaco Grand Prix is infamous for the horrible strategy that was...
Takes the Ferrari into the pits. Now, what tyre is he going to be doing? Leclerc's in. It's a Ferrari double pit stop. They're going for slicks.
Mercedes are also getting ready. Mercedes are getting ready with slicks as well on the hard tyre.
And box now, box now, box for hard. Stay out.
Fuck! Why? What
Multifunction tyre, position 5. Multifunction tyre, position 5.
Box, or stay out. As you can see in this clip, Leclerc comes into pit, since his race engineer told him so. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, also, Leclerc was leading a race that could have ended his winless Monaco streak that started in 2018. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Leclerc goes into pit, but Carlos Sainz is right in front of him. So Leclerc just got told to pit while his teammate is also pitting. And in Formula 1, if you don't know, there's only one pit box per team, so 2 cars from one team in the pits. Not good. Ferrari just created a moment out of many that ruined their reputation. This select moment is one of that many season, and the prevalent ones will be these two.
Oh no, the engine's gone! The engine's gone for Carlos Sainz. And whilst he was looking at an overtake on Max Verstappen, he has been undone by a power unit problem. Oh dear, oh dear.
No, engine, no.
And he needs to get out of that Ferrari pretty quickly because you can see the flames at the rear of that car. He stopped it, it's off the track. But Ferrari looked nailed on certainties for a 1-2 finish here, but Martin, not for the first time this season. Well, the power unit has let them down, but the marshals need to be on the scene there with those fire extinguishers. They're trying to stop the car, but there's flames coming out, and I dare say they need to get those flames put out very, very quickly.
Yeah, because they'll...
Are you okay?
I cannot put throttle.
Charles Leclerc is out of the race, and for the 3rd time this season, Charles Leclerc, when leading a race, won't go on to finish it.
He's been suffering with rear degradation. He's gone in hard. Surprised he wasn't able to reverse out, actually. He's obviously been stuck under the tyres.
Well, it's like you're on ice at this stage. There's no way he's going to stop that.
Now it's 0%.
In Austria, Carlos Sainz was running alright. The race would have been nice for points, but then the freaking Ferrari engine blew up. He rolled uphill onto a runoff since Austria has a lot of elevation, and since there's a fire in the back, he could not fully stop the car, so it rolled back, and due to physics, Carlos' back got a little spicy. In the 2022 French Grand Prix, that's already a red flag. France is not real except for Le Mans. Leclerc, while leading the race, lost control of the car and created this fabulous audio clip.
0%.
Coming in 2023, Ferrari was basically silent. Leclerc's engine blew up and Leclerc took a little sip. Max Verstappen basically won every fucking race. My first season as an F1 fan, by the way. So not much happened in 2023 except Sainz winning the Singapore Grand Prix, which is nice. Anyways, on to 2024, and this is where everything started going to shit. Monaco, Leclerc did it. He won the Monaco Grand Prix and could finally get 20 extra minutes of sleep at night. Then the preceding week at Canada, they got a double DNF. If you look at the title, the saga that is Motorsports' most bipolar team, this is why this video got this title. You go from a driver winning one of the crown jewels of racing, and then fucking DNFing the next race. If you don't know, in that race, Ferrari put him on hard tires when the track was wetter than my 30-minute shower. 2024 kind of sucked for Ferrari, but at the end of the year, this shit came out. Lewis Hamilton signed for Ferrari in 2025. The F1 community immediately knew what was going to happen. This is a common occurrence across Ferrari drivers in F1. Every one of them has a receding hairline. Sebastian Vettel did, Felipe Massa did, and Lewis, he already has a big ass forehead, so who knows what's going to happen to that. This created a big split in the F1 community. One side was saying Ferrari is a place where the best drivers go, and it's Lewis' decision, while the other side was already predicting how many races in Lewis would get depression. Answer, fucking one race. The engineers, the ones responsible for Lewis getting good results, kept telling him to push K1 on his steering wheel multiple times, and he had to tell him to shut up. And then Charles, holy moly, they did this man dirty. I'll just play this legendary clip.
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freezer.
Must be the water, huh? Oh yeah, also in WEC, the Ferrari hypercar fell off a roller coaster. The 499P won Le Mans and then dipped. After all this, there's still more. In IMSA, a Ferrari was actually doing pretty good. The Dragon Speed 296 was in contention for the GTD Pro Championship, but in the usual Ferrari fashion, they didn't win. Formula 1 is Ferrari's main focus right now, and holy crap, they're not doing well. When a Sauber gets a podium before you get a win, you know it's GG's. Moral of the story, never sign a Ferrari contract unless it's GT3. And Lewis Hamilton is going to go bald before 2026. Hey guys, I see you haven't commented for something funny for me to read. You haven't clicked that like button, haven't you? I know you. Go comment and like before it's too late. If you don't, you'll find a wild Lance Stroll under your bed tonight. Now like, comment, and subscribe while you're at it. Alright, I'll go. See ya. You can watch whatever you're watching before.